We're getting snowed in this weekend, which makes it really difficult to not just eat and drink the entire weekend. So here's how I'm gonna handle that as a fat loss dietitian. So if eating and drinking are really the only things I can do, what I wanna do is try to make as big of a production out of those things as I can. There's nothing worse when that is your only excitement, so you're just laying around all day waiting to get hungry enough to eat your next meal. What I did was I got plenty of stuff to cook 3 different meals. First one is gonna be my grinder pasta salad. I posted the recipe just a few videos ago. It is over 50 grams of protein without using protein pasta. It's delicious, it's salty, and it just gets better as it sits in the fridge. And that one I'm gonna prep in advance just in case the power goes out. Fingers crossed that won't be an issue. I also got things for 2 other assembly style meals, things that when I make it the first time, there's lots of chopping, prep, different components I have to cook, sauces and dressings I have to make. Every single time I am going to eat them thereafter, there's still a component of assembly. It's not just a heat and eat moment. So again, I'm making more of a production out of it if it feels like a nice, fresh, intentional meal every time. Both of these meals also include beans, so I can take advantage of the second meal effect, which will make sure that my blood sugar is balanced if I happen to go into more treats during this time. I didn't buy a ton of snack stuff because I don't think having the feeling of, oh, I don't want to let that go to waste hanging over my head will be helpful. And for drinking, if you've been following me for a while, this might actually surprise you. I got plenty of stuff to make various cocktails, again, making a production out of it, but what might surprise you is I also got several bottles of bubbles. I went for brute varieties, which is going to be lower sugar, lower in calories, and I actually just like them better anyway. Why I got bubbles, despite the fact that I normally wouldn't recommend it, is when I'm laying around and I want something, but I'm not hungry, I would rather have that 90-calorie glass of brute than 500 calories worth of food that I wasn't actually hungry for and didn't need. Also, gonna prioritize lots of snow walks to still try to get some steps in, keep the metabolism high. Hope that helps.